Breaking news from Michigan. This is big news for you. What I have to tell you here today, news full of emotions. This decision will take you by surprise, and you will be very shocked by this situation. This just happened in Michigan, and the nation is crazy with this situation. Today we're going to talk about the big problem that Michigan is facing against Ohio State, and today I'm going to show you something surprising that Wink Martindale said about the defense and the elite wide receiver that's coming to Michigan. And then stay tuned so you don't miss any important details. It's before we start. If you're interested in always being up to date with exclusive breaking news from Michigan, subscribe to the channel right now so you don't miss any news about the Wolverines. Let's get started. When Sherrone Moore hired Wink Martindale away from the NFL, his hiring was met with a mix of enthusiasm and skepticism. Martindale, labeled a coaching architect who produced Michigan's two previous defensive coordinators, is famous for his aggressive, heavy-handed style that differs slightly from the Ravens' defense that Michigan ran with McDonald and Minter. When Martindale appeared on the In the Trenches podcast with John Jansen to discuss his vision for the defense and make his first public comments since becoming the Wolverines' newest defensive coordinator, which I love about coaching is being around the players. And that's what's been great for me since I've been here, because there are guys here all the time, watching tape, asking questions, Martindale said. We've had great players, but there's a different excitement among the guys who want to learn, and it's been a lot of fun. I think the biggest thing is there's been some verbiage changes because of the fast pace of college football. You have to make a lot of calls, just one-word things. It's no surprise that football Michigan has struggled when it comes to recruiting elite wide receivers, but five-star Caleb Lockett has come to change that, and they run the ball a lot and just haven't been a super dynamic passing team. Well, they're going to need one. Elite receiver. Michigan football has been consistently landing undersized receivers over the past few seasons, and while that's great, they need a guy who can step up and catch 50 to 50 balls consistently. Caleb Lockett is here to change that situation. Now let's talk about the main focus that's on every news site and portal. A longtime Ohio State assistant coach and Ryan Day lieutenant is reportedly heading north. In a major coup from head coach Sherrone Moore, Michigan is planning has hired Tony Alford as its next running backs coach. A source with knowledge of the move confirmed. Alford informed Ohio State of his plans to leave on Wednesday. A school spokesperson confirmed the move comes just days after, although it was made public that Michigan running backs coach and run game coordinator Mike Hart would not be returning to the staff. The college football coaching carousel took another notable turn after we learned that Michigan had hired running backs coach Tony Alford from Ohio State to take the same position with the Wolverines for the 2024 season. This news appears to have surprised Jeremiah Smith, the Buckeyes' biggest recruiting gain this cycle, as the wide receiver took to Twitter to express his shock and commented, "Wow." Smith was the number 1 ranked overall prospect in the 2023 college football recruiting class. According to a consensus of the 4 national recruiting services, Alford was the second longest tenured head coach at Ohio State, behind only the defensive line coach Larry Johnson, who joined the program in 2014. Alford will replace Mike Hart, a former Michigan running back and RB's coach who left the program this offseason. Before closing, leave your like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any exclusive news from Michigan.